Check this out. A psychological report says that 25% of people don't want to marry at all, while another 29% said that they're confused if they should get married or not. It combined becomes more than 50% of adults. Pretty insane, right? If you've been thinking about staying single throughout your life or are unsure if you should marry or not, then we will show you how badly this loneliness can ruin your mental health before you even notice it, how it can impact your career and personal life, how you can save yourself from these potential dangers and keep yourself from insanity. First danger: lack of emotional support. When you're single, you don't have a partner to turn to when you're feeling down or overwhelmed. No one to share your triumphs and failures with. This lack of emotional support can be a slippery slope that leads to a sense of isolation and loneliness, and it can have devastating effects on your mental health. The stress and anxiety of dealing with life's challenges on your own can be overwhelming. You may find yourself feeling anxious about the future or depressed about the past. When you have no one to talk to, it's easy to get lost in your own thoughts and feelings. It can lead to a downward spiral of negativity, despair, and insanity. Even when you try to reach out to friends and family for emotional support, they might not always be available. They have their own lives, their own problems to deal with, and may not have the time or energy to give you the support you need. Without the comfort and security of a partner, it can be difficult to relax and fall asleep. You may find yourself lying awake at night, lost in your own thoughts and feelings. All of these feelings can contribute to a sense of self-doubt and low self-esteem. You may start to wonder if there's something wrong with you or if you're just not lovable. This can lead to a dangerous cycle of negative self-talk and self-sabotage. Who needs emotional support when you have a bottle of wine and a box of tissues? Don't let it ruin your career. Subscribe to our channel now to get consistent tips to save your sanity. Second danger: limited social life. Being single means a limited social life. When you're single, you may not have as many opportunities to meet new people and make new friends. This can be a slippery slope that leads to a sense of isolation and can have devastating effects on your mental health. When you see other couples out and about, it can be a painful reminder of what you don't have. You may start to feel like you're missing out on something. You feel there's something wrong with you for not being able to find a partner. Even when you try to meet new people, it can be difficult. Going to bars or clubs alone can be uncomfortable and intimidating. You may feel like everyone else has someone to talk to while you're left standing awkwardly on your own. And social media can make it worse. Seeing other people out having fun and posting pictures of their social lives can leave you feeling left out and alone. It can be easy to compare yourself to others and feel like you're not measuring up. The lack of social life can contribute to a sense of disconnection from the world around you. You might feel like you don't belong or like you're on the outside looking in. All of these feelings can contribute to a sense of despair and hopelessness. Remember, you are not alone, and there is always help available if you need it. Go for it. Third danger: lack of intimacy. Every human being needs intimacy in his life to get mental and physical pleasure. It's natural. But when you're single, you don't have anyone to share intimacy with. This can be an incredibly difficult and isolating experience. You may try to find intimacy through dating apps or online, but it can be a frustrating and disappointing experience. You may find that people aren't as they seem online, or that there's no real connection when you finally meet in person. The lack of physical touch and connection can be incredibly painful. We are wired for human connection, and the absence of it can lead to a sense of emptiness and loneliness. When you see couples around you holding hands and being affectionate, it can be a bitter reminding of what you're missing. You may start to feel like something is wrong with you. The lack of intimacy can lead to a sense of rejection and worthlessness. You feel like you're not desirable or lovable, which can be incredibly damaging to your mental health and even lead to insanity. The lack of physical touch can also impact your physical health. Studies have shown that touch is vital for our overall health and well-being, and the absence of it can lead to increased levels of stress and anxiety. Fourth danger: career stagnation. Everyone needs support and encouragement to succeed in life, but when you have no partner, it can be tough to find the motivation and ambition for success. When you're single, the chances of comparing yourself to others increase, and you feel like you're far behind the successful people living happy lives with their partners. This can lead to feelings of inadequacy and a lack of confidence in your own abilities. With no partner to share your successes and failures, it can be tough to feel connected to others in your workplace. Without someone to push and challenge you, it can be tough to set and achieve career goals. You may start to feel like you're just going through the motions, with zero real purposes or direction in your career. The lack of support and encouragement from a partner can also impact your work-life balance. Without someone to share the load, it can be tough to find time for self-care and rest. It often leads to burnout, exhaustion, and insanity. Fifth danger: regret and FOMO. Being alone means always getting lost in the thoughts that lead to regrets and fears of missing out. You may start to regret past decisions, wondering if you should have settled down earlier or pursued a different career path. This can lead to feelings of disappointment and self-doubt. You feel like missing out on the joys of being in a relationship or starting a family. It gets you trapped in the sense of longing and loneliness that impacts your mental health and well-being. You feel envy and resentment towards those who are in happy relationships. The feeling of regret and FOMO can be overwhelming and lead to a sense of hopelessness and despair. But remember, everyone's journey is different and there's no right or wrong way to live your life. Focus on the things that bring you joy and fulfillment and build a support network of friends and loved ones. You can find happiness and contentment and save yourself from slipping away toward insanity. Sixth danger: aging alone. As you grow older, your social circle begins to shrink, and you may find yourself with fewer friends and loved ones to rely on. Without a partner or family to support you, it can be challenging to navigate the challenges that come with aging. You have to lonely deal with your declining health or financial struggles. You may also experience grief and sadness as you age, mourning the loss of friends and loved ones who have passed away. It exacerbates feelings of loneliness and despair and leads to a sense of hopelessness and depression. Aging alone can also lead to feelings of abandonment and neglect, as you may feel like no one is there to care for you or support you through the challenges of aging. All this may lead you to insanity. Remember, human beings are not created to live alone, and you're not alone. There are support networks and resources available to help you navigate the challenges of aging and build meaningful connections with others. Stay engaged with your community and build strong relationships with friends and loved ones. You can find fulfillment and joy even as you age. Seventh danger: health risks. Being single for the rest of your life can be dangerous for your physical and mental health. When you are alone, you lack emotional support or someone to help you care for yourself. It triggers poor lifestyle habits and increases your risk of developing health problems like heart disease and depression. It increases your stress levels and impacts your immune system. Chronic stress can contribute to the development of heart disease, high blood pressure, and other health problems. Studies have shown that loneliness and social isolation result in cognitive decline and even dementia in later life. In addition, when you are single, you may be more likely to engage in unhealthy lifestyle habits. For example, you may be more likely to eat unhealthy foods, smoke, or engage in excessive alcohol consumption. These lifestyle factors can increase your risk of developing chronic health conditions like diabetes, cancer, and heart disease. Listen, you have to recognize the potential health risks of being single for the rest of your life and take proactive steps to address them. Find ways to stay socially connected, seek professional support for mental health concerns, and adopt healthy lifestyle habits to reduce your risk of developing chronic health conditions. Did you know 55% of divorces are caused by men not understanding the female nature, which leads to arguments and conflicts? Pretty insane, right? If you want to learn some great lessons in early life and don't want to regret your actions later, watch this video and I will show you some amazing lessons that will save you from regrets in life. Thanks for watching.